Hi, welcome back to Rebecca's Travels. Today I'm going to be talking about New York, which is my favourite city that I've been to, and it's in the USA. So let's jump right into it. Now, one of the reasons New York is my favourite city, because it has the amazing Statue of Liberty. It also has some amazing museums. It has some great sidewalk cafes that you can eat as much as you want and pay a certain price, and it is cheap, really, for us Brits to get fantastic quality clothing, like for instance at Macy's, which is the largest department store. um, I think in the USA at least, it's on about 6 or 7 floors. It's absolutely huge and it's amazing, and you can get designer jeans like Calvin Klein. At the time it was only £50 in British money, and so that is really cheap for a pair of Calvin Klein jeans, which are designer. So and it is also amazing because it's got lots of other amazing bars, cafes, nightclubs, and lots of entertainment. Central Park is utterly beautiful. I absolutely loved it when I went. You can also go to other places, such as Brooklyn or Queens in New York, or just other places in general, way into black cabs. And there's also like yellow taxis as well, which are the main striking feature of New York. It also has some open top buses that go around New York in the daytime, which is amazing. And it's also amazing to ride one of those hop on and hop off city buses at night. They come in all different languages, and it really gets you to see the magnificent place of New York. And some also go to Brooklyn as well, so that is amazing. So yes, there's lots of museums. I mean, you'll never get bored in New York. There's always something to do. Well, like any city, but for what really impressed me the most is the architecture. The buildings are absolutely, like the Chrysler building, absolutely phenomenal to look at and see and take photographs. It's just amazing. There's lots of things to do for kids as well, in parks, and there's also a Madame Tussauds museum. The other Madame Tussauds museums, one in Blackpool in the United Kingdom and another one in London in the United Kingdom. But I've actually visited the New York one, and the waxwork models are amazing to look at. They're really beautiful. And there's also what I would say, plenty of places to get food, plenty of restaurants, bars, nightclubs, and also some like street food vendors to get food farm, jam-packed with choice, and you can also get local buses going to different places in New York and around the New York area. It's just amazing, and it also has 2 airports. We landed at John F. Kennedy airport, which was absolutely huge, with the most terminals and an airport that I've ever seen. But it was just amazing, and just fine to land there on Air India. It was just phenomenal, an amazing experience. You also have lots of hotels to choose from, all different budgets. I stayed in a luxury hotel, which is equivalent to a 4-star, but again, you can get some amazing prices. The only really thing that I find the most expensive, or what we did, was the airfare actually to go into New York. There's the airline, the airfare, which again it was the most expensive. There's lots of banks and currency exchanges everywhere in New York. It's just phenomenal, and a real dream. And it was one of those places that when I was a child, I always dreamed of going, and when I finally got there on Independence Day, this was way back in 2003, it was just amazing, all the celebrations, and it's just phenomenal. The temperature in New York wasn't quite as hot, or wasn't as hot as what it was in Florida. I went there as a kid, and that was like really hot and humid there, but it was still warm, hot, but obviously not as warm and as humid and as hot, because it's further north, you see. But even so, when it rains in America and thunderstorms, it really does rain. It tends to it tends to be mostly at night, but it'll jam pack in the summer. That rain torrentially and thunderstorm, but then it'll be beautiful the next day again. And yes, again, there's lots of supermarkets. You can go and buy food, especially if you're on room only or in an apartment or self-catering. There's also lots of cheap hostels as well in New York, and in New York it's in blocks, so it's like 42nd Street, 41 Street, and it can be a way to walk for an attraction, but even so, if you're not around that area, but even so, you can either catch a cab if you don't want to walk, or go by bus or open top bus. But no, it's phenomenal. Seeing Times Square was absolutely amazing. The only thing that we didn't really have time to do is to see a show in New York, because we had 5 days there, but those 5 days were amazing. But and there was just so exciting each day. It does take literally 5 hours or so to get over here from Heathrow, and back again. But if you're on a scheduled flight, which you probably will be going to New York, then hey, it'll take off on time, and it'll also get you to your destination on time. So you do pay more for scheduled flights, but they take off on time and they get you there on time as well. There's also taxis from the airport as well, which again are really good value for money. So that's absolutely brilliant. I would definitely recommend, especially anyone that likes cities or wants to try a city holiday, then I would definitely go for New York. Definitely. Well, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next travel video. I will be making more on America and generally soon, so thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next travel video. Thank you. Bye.